Welcome to an episode of Into the Lab podcast, where sports analysts and experts dissect the latest news from the NBA and NFL, giving you a unique view on some of the hottest topics around your favorite teams. From the fresh field smells of the NFL to the hardwood courts of the NBA, and possibly your comfy couch for your fantasy football team. Let's see what kind of news the lab is working with today. Here's your host from the Sports Analytics headquarters in San Antonio, Texas, Ernest Silva.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm your host, Ernest Docky Silva, on a beautiful, wonderful Wednesday night in January. And for all you ITL Pokey Protocol people, this is not new. You've seen me a couple of times, but for you sports people, it's been a few weeks. Episode 26, ITL Wildcard Playoff Weekend. We are here, guys, and we are ready to roll. We got the usuals. We got some familiars on your screen, but let's run through it. My co-host for season number 8, Just Luke. What's up, Just Luke?
Ernest, my heart is hurting. Just hurting. After watching that painstaking Steelers win? Oh, poor Ravens. Poor Ratbirds. I wanted to give a shout out to Father Maximilian Maxwell for blessing the field and making them miss the field goal, because guess what? God is on the Steelers' side.
I bet you were feeling it, Just Luke. I bet you were feeling it. Were you one of the people that were throwing things at the screen before the kick? Like, were you just pissed off at the catch that was made? Or were you just like, hey, this is typical Steelers season, 9-8?
For the most part, my stomach was in my ass, and I was staring blankly into the screen, hoping for a miracle. And thank God the holy water came through for us. And God is a Steelers fan.
God is a Steelers fan. I'm glad you're back with us, Just Luke, and you didn't, do something crazy over the holidays because the Steelers blew it. So welcome back to Just Luke, co-host for season number 8, and back on your screen in prime fashion in a new logo, I think, Chris Connor with the Last Call podcast. What's up, Chris Connor?
Not much. I'm still trying to understand the whole college football playoff. I have zero idea why Miami and Ole Miss are still in there. I have no idea how the hell Sam Darnold turned into becoming the best quarterback on the best team in the NFL. Nothing makes sense. I've given up, but I'm glad to be back on the show. I've missed you guys and ready to talk some transfer portals, some firings, and I'm rooting for the Steelers. I want Just Luke to get his ultimate Christmas wish, a Steelers Super Bowl and partying with Peyote and Aaron Rodgers.
I'll be honest. I thought of you, Chris Connor, when the college football playoffs came out and Texas didn't make it. I mean, of course, I was upset, and that was early on in the holiday season. But I was like, man, Chris Connor was right. They didn't put us in. But you know, it happens. It happens. And I didn't want to message in there too early, but I was very pleased with the Texas win in their bowl game, so I'm going to be fine with it. Yep, that's not a mystery on who's on your screen. He is back, but before we introduce our final panel member, for those of you who are watching and you're wondering why am I on a Pokemon group, or if you're wondering what's Pokemon related, guys, we have 5 packs to give away tonight. As always, comment "Let's Go ITL." We give away those packs at the end of tonight's episode. Comment "Let's Go ITL." We're gonna rip and ship tonight. Free Pokemon packs just for supporting the stream. Must be present to win. That's Andrew Con Sutton. He's with us, guys, at the Pooptown Pod is here. Andrew Con Sutton, what's going on, man? Welcome back.
Hey, Happy New Year, fellas. Good to be back. You guys are telling me that no one was, dialed into the the Giants and Cowboys game like I was?
No, not me. Not me. I don't even think I even watched the game. I think I had it on, but I didn't even care.
Draft stock would plummet if I break for him.
We got
Let's go
robotic
Steelers.
there.
I'm in Steelers Nation. I got a terrible towel coming my way, so I'm quite excited.
I love it. Andrew Sutton gets in there
Are you good
saying
again?
he's a Steelers. I got you. Christian Pettis, Let's Go ITL gets on there.
Okay.
Juan Robledo gets on there with Let's Go ITL. We have 2 early entries onto the wheel. Appreciate you guys. Maybe it's my connection. Hopefully that clears up and it was not just you going robotic, Andrew. But guys, we have a jam-packed episode. We're going to start off with some sports topics, but sound the alarm early on before we even start round number 1. We got some breaking news.
Damn!
That's right. Hold your breath. Trae Young has been traded to the Washington Wizards per Shams and per his request. Top destination, Trae Young, Washington Wizards. Guys, we're going to be one of the first shows to cover it, but who chooses the Wizards? Chris Connor, what do you make of this?
It feels almost like, very just screwing with Trae Young for basically being this. I have no idea. This makes no sense. So you're trading a player on a bad team who's your all-star to a player on a worse team for spare parts. The only thing I can think of is just there's another trade coming. I have no idea where. Maybe Miami, maybe Portland. Hell, maybe the Lakers, just so that, for craps and giggles. And the NFL always loves screwing with us. I've given up, but I feel Trae Young I feel bad for in a sense. It's like, okay, you want out, you got out. Now they shipped you even a worse place. I mean, they really screwed him in the pooch.
It is strange. If it's not going to be a trade, I would have to think it's a buyout of some sorts, unless is that where Trae Young is from? Somebody in the comments tell me. I'm not sure that's where he's from. Andrew, what do you make of Trae Young going to Washington?
Make it make sense. Like I don't understand it at all. Like it how is that appealing? You lose a loser market, or you're leaving a loser market, and you go to another one in the prime of your career where you should be. I mean, maybe it's an attitude thing. I don't know, but man, oh man, this stinks for Trae Young. I mean, this doesn't look good at all. There had to have been other places, but I agree with you, Ernest. This has to be a buyout. Like it just screams buyout, because you traded CJ McCollum the other way to get rid of a contract for a contract. I just think it's purely got to be a buyout.
Yeah, he's actually from Lubbock, so shoot me in the foot there. So that has nothing to do with why he's requesting to go there. I have no clue why he's going to Washington. Lou, give me your 30-second take on Trae Young and why it was wrong to go to Washington.
I mean, I think it's a win-win for just Trae by himself. I mean, he's going to opt out after this year, and it's going to be a bidding war. Who wants Trae more at the end of the year? And that's what it's going to be. He might have a mysterious calf injury or a hamstring injury for the rest of the year.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to find out right now. They did get rid of CJ McCollum. Washington frees up a bunch of cap space. They have a ton of young players. Maybe some 2 max players go with Trae Young. You package it together, you get a big 3. That could be the solution. Who knows? For me, for Washington, there's another move coming. I think you hit the nail on the head, Andrew, that, something is in there. And maybe even you, Chris Connor, maybe there is a trade to LA in the works. Maybe that's the route they go. Maybe that's where they're going to be going with it. Who knows? All I know is that breaking news to start stuff off, but round number 1 is all about news around the league, sponsored by Alamo City Automotive. Rudy Faz and team here in San Antonio, Texas. Take your vehicle there to get looked at. They have wonderful deals, especially if you mention ITL. We'll start off our first topic. We'll stay in the NFL. Let's go the NFL first here on this one. John Harbaugh is canned. The Ratbirds now looking for a new head coach, and that makes 7 head coach vacancies in the NFL. The coaching carousel starts early here as we dissect. I asked you guys one thing to prep. Best place to go coach right now, in your opinion? I'll start with you, Just Luke.
Well, first of all, fuck the Harbaugh brothers. Don't care about either one of them. Just get that out of the way. Number 2, he should have been fired a long time ago. Let's be honest. The only reason he continued to have that job was Lamar was winning games. He didn't want to go to Lamar, if you remember. He wanted to keep Joe Flacco. He wanted Joe. That's all he wanted was Joe. And then they forced him to get rid of Joe, which they did. And they went to Lamar, and he didn't expect Lamar to go the way he has gone. And now he won him enough games. It's just gotten stale. After 18 years and one Super Bowl, it was just time. And that's what we were talking about before the show started, that whoever lost that game realistically was probably getting fired. Whether it was Mike Tomlin or it was John Harbaugh. And it just so happens this time John got fired. And as soon, I guarantee you, before he hit the tarmac in Baltimore, he had phone calls. There's no doubt in my mind. He already had phone calls waiting. His agent said he had 7 phone calls already with people wanting to meet him.
I think it was nine. Not even that many vacancies, which is
Yeah,
wild.
9, I think, yeah.
I think he is a head coach. He's not a DC. He's not an OC. He is a head coach of a football team. I don't know how much longer John wants to do it, though. That's the problem. I don't know if he is in for a rebuild. I don't think John wants to do that. He was, you know how those Harbaugh brothers are. They, for me, man, that's just so tough to me. He's not going to the Jets. Just, let that ship go by. He doesn't want the AFC East. He's not going to Cleveland. He doesn't want to be in the AFC North. He's done. He's done with the AFC North. Miami's intriguing for me. But I don't think he wants to be in that division. It's going to be a very interesting bidding war. He's going to take it all the time he wants up until the draft to figure out where he wants to go. And I think Atlanta's out too. They're in talk about cap hell and turmoil. You don't want the Falcons right now. So yeah, I think he stays in the AFC. I don't think he goes to the NFC, but it'll be a crazy bidding war for John Harbaugh services all the way up until the draft, I would assume. I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna rest. He's resting for a while on this.
I'm going to go over to you, Chris Connor, because Luke made an interesting point. He said he's definitely a head coach, not a coordinator. Do you not see him taking a coordinator role to start off, or maybe taking a year off to see how the landscape shapes up? I know he's been linked to New York quite a bit right here in the offseason, right to start. What are your thoughts?
I half agree with what Luke said for some of the stuff. Look, he had to go. I think it was a divorce of just, it's not us, it's you. And look, I think I'm still not sure what's going to happen with Lamar Jackson, because there's questions if Lamar is a guy that you want running that franchise. But that's a different story, different day. Look, right now, if you're John Harbaugh, you're waiting on who else might go, because look, we're not done. I've said, we are talking off the air. Buffalo, if they don't make a run to playoffs, I think McDermott might be fired. I could see LaFleur getting shipped out of Green Bay if he doesn't win his first round game. He's going into a lame duck contract year. I can see Green Bay just going, you know what? Let's try something different. Harbaugh's going to have his suitors. I think, though, wherever he goes, he's going to want to have some personnel say, or at least be involved in who the GM is going to be. So that takes out the Giants. That takes out the Raiders. That takes out, for now, Atlanta and Miami. But let's not make a mistake about it. John Harbaugh is a Super Bowl winning head football coach. Those guys are rare. Everybody's going to want him. He right now is on the top of everybody's wish list.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, specialty wise, before becoming a head coach, what was he known for? I know it's been 13 seasons he's been a head coach. Is he a defensive minded, or is that an offensive guy? Defensive guy?
Head coach. He was a special teams coach.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just don't see him doing anything but head coaching. Personally, I don't know where else you go. And I think injuries be damned. New York's a fantastic place to go for the Giants. I don't want them in the division, but that would be a fantastic place to go. Andrew, I'm going to give you the last 30-second hot take on John Harbaugh. What's your prediction?
Yeah, I think if you're John Harbaugh, you've got basically the keys to the city with the New York Giants. I mean, realistically, how do you say no going there? You have Malik Neighbors. Cam Scatabo is going to be healthy next year. You've got Dart ready to go. He's got the pieces. That defense is really good. If they can get it together, that defense is super solid. And I think they're just on the brink of a really good head coach getting them there. I'm not saying Dayball was, but he lost the room after Daniel Jones left. That was his guy, right? So they've got a chance to really develop a great young quarterback, a great running back scheme. When Neighbors is back next year, and also, like, who do they take in the draft? They're going to take somebody that's explosive. So I think the Giants are putting in a nice team ready to go. It's either him or McCarthy. I think those are going to be the two options that go to the New York Giants. I think just for Harbaugh purposes for him, he has basically, like I said, the keys to the city to go do whatever he wants with that offense. And that would be a lot of fun because they've got some really good talent on that team.
Yeah, Harbaugh is just kind of a shocker to me. I was there Tuesday and I saw the breaking news and I was like, there's no way. I read that from like a scam account. Not as crazy as the Luka trade, but definitely something that made me look twice. Guys, that is our first topic for round number 1. Again, if you haven't commented, let's go ITL. You're missing out, guys. 5 free packs tonight going out to 5 individuals put on our wheel. Let's go ITL in the comments gets you a chance to win a free pack tonight after our playoff picks. Let's get some more people in there. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's rip some fire. Our free packs definitely hit. Luke can tell you firsthand, we hit fire on free packs. All right, college football portal. I just have a simple question. Is it a mess or do you like the drama? Do we like the soap opera drama that the pros bring into college? I thought college was supposed to be the free fun, raw, nobody plays for my school. I feel like we can just give up and go wherever we went. It gives us more money. I don't know if I like it, guys. Andrew, your take first off, college football transfer portal. You like it?
Trash. You committed to a team, stay with it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You knew, like, I mean, the portal has benefited quarterbacks more than anybody. Let's just start off with that. But I mean, realistically, I think it's just garbage. You came out of high school, you committed to a certain university, you wanted to be there for a reason. Now I understand that you might have a guy who's a 4-year, 5-year guy, and he's still your quarterback. But I mean, man, honestly, this is crazy.
I completely agree. I completely agree. I don't know if I'm necessarily a fan of the drama. I think that's the thing for me. I want to see more, but I want to see more guidelines. I knew it was going to be crazy to start things off. Just Luke, your take on the transfer portal.
Yeah, I mean, the NCAA can't put the toothpaste back in the tube once it's squeezed out. This is an absolute disaster for them. It's not even the fact that you've got now these boosters just openly just dumping money into programs. Now you have these kids it all starts with that COVID year. We have 6, 7 year seniors still playing college football. When you're 26 years old, 27 years old, playing against 18 to 23-year-olds, it's insane to me. I mean, that's insane. And then my biggest gripe, and I'll absolutely sound like a boomer when I say it, and that's completely fine. But if you go to college for 7 years and don't leave with a degree, it is absolutely insane to me. It doesn't matter the money that you pull out of there. If you don't come out with a degree, it's just insane to me. And then the last thing is, what is the point of going school to school every 6 months? You're transferring every 6 to 8 months to a new school. There's currently a player that is on his 6th transfer and is still eligible to play. Still eligible to play is beyond me. I say after the 2nd transfer, you sit. Unless you have a certifiable reason as my coach is leaving or my offensive coordinator is leaving or whatever you want to say, there has to be a reason for you to leave after 2, because leaving 6 schools in the matter of 8 months, it's just insane to me.
Yeah, and specifically, if you leave for a rival school and you think you could just get away with that, I got a guy who has a message for you. You know who you are. You know who you are. You don't go sign with Oklahoma like that. Chris Connor, your take on the mess of the transfer portal right now?
So I guess a contract means nothing now. That's what we're getting with the recent Desmond Williams. He signed a contract, and screw it. You know what? Contracts are like laws, I guess. We can break them. No biggie. Look. It's this is the basically the coming storm which we all saw. The NCAA is as toothless as a toddler. The big power schools like this, but they're now realizing, oh crap, these kids might leave, a la Damon Wilson is second transferring a second time in 2 years. The boosters are getting out of control. Now every brother is the agent of a rising college kid. And yet only the top 15, 20% of the kids are benefiting. There's a lot of kids who get screwed in transport. They put their name in and nothing happens. I hate bringing the government in, but you need, I'd say, a combination of a government, the NCAA, and a third party, a la Nick Saban. Get your ass off a couch. I get it. You don't want to, but you're the only guy that everybody respects and trusts. To actually start putting rules like you get one transfer and that's it. Second transfer, if you try, you got to sit out 2 years. That will stop people. There are actual hard caps or contracts involved. You know what? Let's call it what it is. College football players now, you're not getting free tuition and board. You're paying you money, so that means you got to pay for everything else. And this is what we're getting to, and it sucks, it stinks, but otherwise it's going to get worse. We're going to get to the point where we're going to have basically a tier of super teams and everybody else, and the super teams are going to be who has a Crumble / Mark Cuban / Phil Knight / hey, maybe Elon Musk wants to be in charge of Texas and throw a bunch of billions for Texas. Whoever has one of those guys will get ahead, and everybody else, well, you're getting screwed, and not in a good way. I'm talking to spread the cheeks. You're getting porked.
Just, like if I can interject on that, like imagine you're a 5-star recruit fresh out of high school, right? You go to, let's say you're like, my dream school is Oregon, all right, and you committed yourself to go there, and you know damn well that they have a product. I think you should have to wait at least 3 years. None of this bullshit. Like you got to sit it out. And I know money speaks volumes in the NIL right now, or the NCAA, sorry, but like this is fucking crazy work. I can only imagine getting a scholarship, playing for the school that I chose personally, and being like, nah, not for me. Let's go somewhere else. Loyalty, man, not there anymore. I don't know. I think it's garbage. Hot mess.
I disagree. There should be. I just agree that there should be a waiting period. Like you shouldn't be able to just flip and play. Like you shouldn't be able to go do that at the college level.
Fuck
just
no. Wait.
There needs to be.
You're a student, man.
There needs to be a standard that if you do A, B, C, and D, and you sign with Team A, then here is the requirements for that. And if you leave, here's the punishment, but here's where you go from there. There's no if you go to the school, you walk the grounds, you get merch from the school pays for you for the visit and pays for you to get there, and you sign with the said team, then you have a punishment if you leave. That is just the fact of life. That is just life, my friend. It's called early exit, inconvenience fee, whatever you want to call it. That is what it is. And now with the governing body situation,
absolutely.
First of all, if you expect the NCAA to ever do the right thing, you're senile and you're crazy because they'll never do the right thing to begin with. And number two, the Big Ten and the SEC are way too big now. They will literally just look at you and look at the NCAA and tell you to fuck off. They're not going to follow your rule because in that way, they will have to secede some power to the ACC and whatever's left of the Power Five. And the Big Ten and the SEC are not going to secede any power to any lower tier teams. They're not.
They will not.
And it's not like the committee has started this. it has always been like this, but it was behind the curtain. But now everybody knows everything behind the curtain now. It's all out there. Everybody sees the laundry. It's all legal now.
We're like
That's what
on
happened
the
when the money got
borderline
involved.
of creating Division 4.
It needs what it needs to be, and we can discuss it another day because we're already off the rails. But what is honestly going to happen is that the group of 5 will have their own title game. That is what the group of 5. It'll be the NIT. That's exactly what it'll be, and then there will be a bracket for just the ACC, SEC, Big Ten, and whatever's left. And it'll be super regions at that point. It won't even be ACC, Big Ten, and whatever. It'll be super regions.
I completely agree. Just Luke laying the hammer on the mess of the transfer portal. That's going to be round number 1 for us, guys. Coming up next, you don't want to miss it. We are going to go over NFL primetime picks. That's what you come and watch for if you're a regular here on ITL. Get your pen and pencils ready because we are about to make you some money this week. We have games, playoff wildcard games to dissect, 6 games in particular. And boy, is it a slate of great games this week. And find out who we love in just a moment. If you're not sure, you haven't seen our wonderful King of the Hill for ITL Poke Protocol, you get a chance to look at it now. Our final one for season number 1 of ITL Poke Protocol coming at you. And we go right into round number 2. What is going on, guys? We're live at the card show at Ambassador Hall. ITL Poke Protocol in full effect. 800 and the surging forward Pikachu come down. Let's go. And the surging forward Pika is found. The 10 and the Zard. Yeah. Let's go. A Charizard for 151 gets pulled. Congratulations to Sergio. Very excited. Sergio, come on up, Sergio. ITL's Poke Protocol's final sign-off. Doc E. Here in Ambassador Hall, San Antonio, Texas. Peace out, guys. We do have a ton of fun, guys. We have a ton of fun. And tonight, if you are going to get into our wonderful free pack magic, we'll do demos of what that King of the Hill stands for. In February, we are doing the Lovebirds GX, a fantastic Grail card that so many people want. We'll be there. I just want to show you guys briefly. The stage is set here for your pack rips tonight. That is there, guys. We will show it a little bit later. But, of course, comment, let's go ITL in the comments right now. Don't skip a beat. We have 4 people already, 5 winners tonight. We have a wheel if necessary. If anything, we're just going to spin for the 5 to see what pack they get. Destined Rivals, Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flame, Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks, the 5 packs for tonight. Get in there while you can. I still think they need a penalty where the player has to play on LSD the entire season, Doc Ellis style.
Watch
You
the
know what?
Johnny Manziel documentary.
Yes.
Good enough.
Or there's a guy named Slicky Rick Williams.
Higher than a motherfucker the whole time.
The man, the myth, and the legend, Rick Williams. Ricky Williams himself. All right, guys. By the way, everything that Ricky Williams was signing for a while there was get high, get focused. That was his big thing. Primetime pick'em number 2. Round number 2 is upon us here, powered by USAA. We know what it means to serve. Check out USAA products. Not only for the military community, you can bank with USAA and not be a military member. Go check your eligibility today. All right, guys. Let's start this off with fashion. We know Mark gets hyped for these. We got 4 videos ready for tonight. Starting off with number 1. And it's a doozy of a game coming up. That's right. We are going to feature our first game, which is Wild Card Saturday. The Rams on the road, 10.5-point favorites against the Carolina Panthers. Carolina squeaking by with a Falcons victory against New Orleans, which was a hell of a game. Let's go around the room, and we will start this one off with Chris Connor. Chris, Stafford NFL MVP question mark, and is this their game to lose like Vegas says?
Yeah, look, I can't trust the Carolina Panthers. There's just I get it. They won a first round, match or the first matchup between the two teams, but there's just so much firepower. Sean McVay is going to figure things out. Matt Stafford is still the better quarterback on the field between the two teams. So, yeah, give me the Rams. I think they're going to turn it on. It's going to be serious. And yes, Carolina, it was nice while it lasted, but yes, you need to go back to the kiddie table.
Rams getting the first pick here. You like the spread that much, Chris Conner? You taking
Yes, because I think
Carolina?
it's going to get ugly after the first half.
Gotcha. Rams spread the first pick here on an ITL pick'em for Wild Card Weekend. Just Luke.
First off, before I get into this game, I want to shout out Bryce Young. That man was pretty much wrote off last year. Came back and led this team to the playoffs. That's a good on you, kid. That's a good thing. I know the NFC South, we crowned the third division of the year, but hey, that man was left for dead last year, and he is back, and he led his team to the playoffs. So congratulations with Rico Dowdle. This line seems weird to me. Very, very trappy for me. I'm going to take the Rams because of Puka Nacua and a Kyron Williams game. They have to get the running game going to get further in the playoffs than they previously have. Their options on this side of the bracket's tough. So they have to get a good running game going on this side. So I'm going to go with the Rams. But I'm not taking 10.5. I'll take Carolina plus 10.5.
Rams money line for Luke. Andrew.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off that, man. Bryce Young was under a lot of scrutiny last year. Wasn't maybe necessarily NBA or NFL's favorite son, if you will, but I mean, he's got a great head coach who stayed with him, stayed balanced. They've got really something going with Tedorola McMillan. What a great pickup for them. It made moving on from other people easier. Their run game has been great with Dowdle and Hubbard. I just don't think they have enough firepower defensively to keep up with what the Rams have to offer. I think the Rams win, but I agree. I don't love a 10.5 spread in any playoff game. Like regular season, I could get behind that. Playoff game, that seems real freaking fishy. So I'm going to go with the Rams money line. But shout out Bryce Young. Way to come back, kid. Way to have a year. And they're going to have a special crew. That Coker's really good too.
Taking Rams money line on this, and I'm only taking it because I trust Matthew Stafford with the experience the Rams coaching staff has over the Carolina Panthers experience and the young. Now, Panthers beat the Rams at home this year 30-27. We've already seen that they have the game plan to do it, but there is another level when it comes to the playoffs, right? You get off to the hot start, who's controlling the line. I think the Rams get off to that hot start. I think Matthew Stafford does what he needs to do. The Panthers do play very different at home than they do on the road. So if you're looking for a cover game that you want, I think the Panthers game is a nice plus 10.5 thing to add to a ticket. For this purpose, though, Rams money line is the pick for this game for me. Taking Carolina 10.5 in multiple parlays, though, for the week for me. But as always, if it's your first time watching, when we have Rams money line in play and we all agree to it, let's see if we can get to a spread we all agree to. Guys, do we have a spread we like for the Rams in this game? Are we good at 6.5?
Sure.
I was going to say 5.
5.5 or 5?
5.5. I'll be lenient.
So 7.5 is minus 166. 6.5 is minus 204. Minus 5.5 is minus 240. We'll do 6.5.
I like 6.5 also. Andrew,
Yeah,
can you
I'm cool
get
with
your
that.
head
I'm cool
around
with that.
it?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, Rams minus 6.5 gets first on the ITL guarantee. Actually, TSG guarantee. Let's roll it. Wave those fingers in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. That's a TSG guarantee. At the end of tonight's episode, you'll find out what our odds are for our parlay. It's where you pound the money and you put it in your betting platforms. You send it over to your bookies. You go to Vegas and play because that's the legal way to do it. And you have fun, guys. You have fun. Go and make those bets. I like Fliff as well. I like Fliff through the playoffs. You have options there. Go play Fliff if you haven't done that before. All right, our second game we're going to cover is the wild card game for Saturday. Gonna double check my inventory here to see if we have an intro. Not for this one, but don't worry, we'll get there. It's Rated Merc. Saturday evening, Bears, Packers, Soldier Field. Packers 1.5-point favorites hobbling in. And let's see, we started with Chris Connor. Let's move on to Just Luke. Just Luke, who's your pick in this game and why?
Vegas is trying something on us, fellas. I don't know what they're trying to pull, but I'm not falling for it. There's not a lot of teams built to go to Soldier Field. And right now, the Green Bay Packers, I don't know what they are, and I don't know if they know what they are. But I know what Romeo Dobbs is. Take that dumbass helmet off, you idiot. Give me the Chicago Bears at home. Go Londo. Go Londo.
I see Luke filling out his betting ticket, and it looks a little like this.
The battery's dead.
Wait. What do you mean it's dead?
What do I mean?
that's it, making that pick. Chicago Bears money line coming out early here on this take here from Just Luke. Talk to me, Andrew.
Shout out Ben Johnson. I mean, wow, what a first year as a head coach. And you can see the fall that Detroit had with a non-great offensive coordinator. It's pretty damn evident how damn good Ben Johnson is. And look what he's done for Caleb Williams. I mean, last year I literally said Caleb Williams couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, and his accuracy was terrible. He still has those moments, don't get me wrong, but he has been absolutely unbelievable under pressure this year. He's insanely composed. I'm liking what he's done with the offense. Adunze, I don't know if he's hobbled or going into this. Like, I know he's been off for the last couple weeks. That's a huge pickup if he's available to play. I don't know what the status is. Do you guys know?
Not right now.
Yeah,
He's listed as questionable.
Yeah, I think him sitting out the last few weeks would tell me that he's probably going to play in this, and he's going to have Trayvon Diggs as a matchup. It's going to be roast central. I'm sorry. The Green Bay Packers are going to get exposed, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Cowboys guy hating on Trayvon Diggs. It's just the proof is in the pudding this year. And the last time Trayvon Diggs played the Bears, what happened? I mean, Adunze went off for 2 touchdowns and 130 yards against Trayvon Diggs. So I'm rolling at home. Soldier Field, baby.
Yeah, for me, it's the Chicago Bears, and it's not even close. I think the Bears win this game handedly. It's going to be something like 24-10, 24-7. Trayvon Diggs being in the game means absolutely nothing for me. I think that the Bears come out. I like that you put slamming Bears plus 1.5. I'm going straight money line for the extra points on my parlay. Package that with a Carolina plus 10.5, and I'm really rolling through Saturday night. Bears money line right now, and if you are paying attention to this parlay game here we're playing here on ITL in our second game, already again
things are getting heated out there.
Chris Connor, pick number 2. Where are you leaning?
Can't believe, I know, Rolando's going to be very ecstatic, but God damn it. Give me the Bears. Look, Ben Johnson's is a straight-up psycho. He's turned that culture around. We're no longer talking about Caleb Williams crying in his mom's lap, the painted fingernails. He's now big balls, Caleb Williams. The offensive line protects him. You know, you have the defense, especially that secondary. They are ball hawks. They will, get interceptions when it matters. So, yeah, look. I've said it before, coach-quarterback combination. Right now, I trust a coach-quarterback combination of Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson to do it again. Give me the Bears.
Bears taking an TSG guarantee to the next level. That's 2 for 2 here. Wave those fingers in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. That's a TSG guarantee. There you have it. 2 picks, 2 guarantees. Rams -6.5. Bears money line getting on to the TSG guarantee. That moves us to week number 3. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we have an intro for this one because this man needs no introduction. But let's talk about Bills Jags. Bills Jags. Bills make it 3 straight road teams that are favored in games. Buffalo 1.5-point favorites against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Welcome back to the playoffs, Jacksonville. What a way you've been playing. A super hot team coming into this game. Andrew Sutton, you get the call on this one. Where are you leaning?
We are going with the home team. Jacksonville has done everything they possibly can to prove everybody wrong about them. Mr. Cohen has been one of the best success stories in the NFL. What he has done since the 4-12 team that we saw last year, to giving Trevor Lawrence the offense, essentially, to letting him call what he wants to call and being like, hey man, do your thing because we know what you're capable of. This team is a psychopath on offense. They come at you in so many different ways. That Jacoby Myers pickup might be the best trade at the deadline without a shadow of a doubt, and he got a 3-year extension because of it. I mean, they're dangerous, dude, and they're hot. I'm not taking away from Josh Allen. Buffalo is obviously what they are. The Bills are the Bills. They're going to run it down their throat. But the one thing that Jacksonville does real well, stop the run. So now you're going to force Josh Allen to make some passes, and we have seen in the past when Josh Allen gets forced to make passes, he is not always the greatest. I'm going back to the playoffs, that is. Okay? And if this is the circumstance where McDermott does not beat Jacksonville, he is the first coach to be fired out of the playoffs, without a doubt.
Hot takes all the way around right there. Another head coaching vacancy in the works there, according to Andrew Sutton. Now, Harbaugh and Buffalo would be interesting, but let's
Crazy
digress
cool.
there. Since the announcement that he was having a baby, Josh Allen has been 5-1 and looked like his MVP self. I'm taking Buffalo on the road in this game. Now, the Buffalo Bills, matchup wise, they don't look stellar against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I will put that. But experience comes into play in another game this weekend where you're going to say, does experience outplay talent on the field? That's what the question's going to be here. I think this is very similar to the Carolina game, in my opinion. I think Buffalo jumps out to an early lead and Jacksonville can't catch up by the end of it. To quote my best friend, Trevor Lawrence is a top 5 quarterback. That was proven a little bit more this year. I don't know how true that statement is. I'll give him a quote, though, because they have looked good in the back half of this year. But I'm going to take Buffalo to win this game and cover. I think Buffalo wins this game, covers it. I think it's a 5 to 10 point game range. Give me Buffalo on the road, which means this is not going to be an ITL guarantee. You're not going to add this to your parlays if you're following along. Chris Connor.
Buffalo, this is the year. I'm fine. And look, it pains me that my Kansas City Chiefs are not in. It pains me that Patrick Mahomes is not going to be able to pull off 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. But no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow. Josh Allen's not losing to Trevor effing Lawrence. I understand, Andrew, you make some great points. I agree. But this is the year. You can tell that it's been pissing off Josh Allen. Can't win this goddamn Super Bowl. Every time he tries to get there, there's those goddamn Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes to screw him over. And we've enjoyed it. So now Kansas City has declared that Josh Allen is our quarterback for at least this season playoffs. He's going to do it. And I'm even calling it right now. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are winning this year's Super Bowl.
Damn!
Put the take on there. Bills to the Super Bowl. That is Chris Connor's take live here, but he obviously has Buffalo winning this game. I love the enthusiasm. I love it.
I will interject for 1 second. I hate doing it, but I'm going to do it. What happened the last time Trevor Lawrence was in a playoff game? Did they not go down 27-0 at halftime? 27-7. Aren't they responsible for the greatest comeback I've ever seen in playoff history against the Chargers? I do reckon that's what happened. I'm ready for Trevor Lawrence to do that against the Bills.
Wow, Trevor Lawrence, clutch playoff performer. Just Luke here to talk some sense into all of us. Give us that final take.
There's no sense. The Bills win this game. The Bills win this game.
I
James
had to
Cook
be the guy. I had to be the guy.
Yeah, James Cook is just on another level, man. He is. Like, I understand Jacksonville is great at stopping the run, but they haven't seen a back like him yet. The problem is the next round for the Bills. They have nobody to throw to. You want to talk about desolate? He has no weapons.
That's what I'm talking about. Throwing that ball away.
No weapons in Buffalo. I have them winning this game. From that on, I have no faith in them.
Having to go to Denver and play that team at Mile High where it's tough to throw against that
Good luck.
defense will be extremely tough.
Listen, I don't even get me started on Denver because they fuck around way too much in my life. Way too much.
None of us mentioned the real battle in this game, which I'm surprised nobody brought up, but it's Josh Allen versus Josh Allen.
Yeah, Hines
Like,
Allen.
that is...
That's...
Okay, yes, there's a hyphen there. But yes, Josh Allen versus Josh Allen, I think I'll be watching that all day. Like, I might even be live tweeting that thing, just saying tackles to completions. Where are we at? What are the fantasy points? Like, I'm going to be going off on it.
I feel like we're in a fucking time machine here. I mean, we got the Jags in the fucking playoffs. We got the Patriots with home field, and like the Chargers are back in. The Houston. The Texans are here. The Steelers are here. Denver's back to be number one. Like, no Chiefs. Like, what is going on? Oh,
that is weird. I will say this
other team that plays in Texas. Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah, whatever. I will say this might be the only game I watch of the day. The other two I might just follow along because it's absolute garbage. But no offense to Mark, because I know that's his team. Let's talk about the next game. Let's cue it. San Francisco against Philly. Philly, 4.5-point favorites in the game. The first home team favorite in your 2026 playoffs. And it comes at a great time. Let's see. I think I am on Andrew Con-Sutton. No, it's my turn. Philadelphia Eagles. I get the call on this game. I've talked about this in multiple platforms, talked to this with multiple people. Let me kind of break it down. The Eagles in the playoffs turn on a different gear. That's just known. They take the regular season a little lightly. The coach is fucking nuts. When it comes to this Eagles team, they play to win the game. When it comes to the playoffs, I'm not going to put that past them. But when they're out talented, it's hard for them to live up to the hype. I'm not going to do their saying, but I'm going to say it right now. Eagles will win this game against San Francisco. They are the better team. It's going to be a hell of a game. This might be, from a chess match perspective, one of the best games to watch. But I hate both teams, so I don't want to watch the damn game. Like, that's just why I wouldn't do it. Out of the Cowboy love, I just won't do it. But I will watch highlights and I will try to catch the all 22 to try to find out what's going on. Of course, Mark is here. Birds all the way. But Purdy scares me. He's all in. Purdy is also his guy. I will say this. I like the Eagles to win and cover this game. I think San Francisco's highly overrated. I think they had one really good game towards the end of the year, made them look like the old Niners. Lots of injuries, lots of holes. I do like the Eagles to win this game. I actually like them by double digits. I think this is a slaughter. I don't think it's going to be close. That's my take on it. I think the Niners are frauds. That's my take. So give me, you know what? Just because I see your face.
Where is it?
It's probably a little bit of this. Let's just be honest.
Emotional, damn it.
There's probably a lot of that when it comes to Niners football, and the Eagles football. But I think this is a slaughter. Give me the Eagles to pound it out against the Niners. 2 tush-push touchdowns. Chris Connor.
It's a lot to take in. Ernest, let me start off here by just saying this. I know you are very upset about your Cowboys not making the playoffs, but don't take it out on Kyle Shanahan.
Sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
picking right now the
Sorry.
San Francisco 49ers. They have the better coach. Brock Purdy is a better passing quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Hurts is a better athlete, but give me Brock Purdy in the pocket. And you know what? The San Francisco 49ers, everything has been thrown at them. Injuries, the quarterback's gotten hurt, Kittle's has gotten hurt, Bosa's gotten hurt, and they keep on showing all of us here we don't know what we're talking about. We have no idea about football, and Kyle Shanahan is kind of a genius. So you know what? I'm taking the genius in the quarterback over the idiot in Jalen Hurts. Give me the 49ers.
I completely understand your pick. I completely understand your pick. Just Luke.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. There's no doubt in my mind. This offense is not a Super Bowl winning offense, guys. Let's be honest. Let us be honest right now. I am giving you this, okay? This offense is not a Super Bowl winning offense for the Eagles. It is clunky. They're firing that offensive coordinator at the end of the year. They're going to be burning Philly to the ground. They're not greasing poles this year. They're burning Philly to the ground when they lose this game terribly at home, at the Link. Give me Brock Purdy on the road. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Oh,
Not really. Not really. I mean, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, Fred Warner also might play, by the way, and that's a huge game changer. Even if he's 60%, that is a huge gain for them.
That's just huge for the strategy on the field if that ends up happening. So I'd keep my ear to the ground on that one just to see if that's actually true. Andrew Conn Sutton, your take on the game.
First and foremost, Nick Sirianni, the most punchable face in the NFL. Like, you just want to bat every time you see him. You're just like, stop throwing him back. Like, if I ever
don't
saw him in
disagree.
person, I would just want to throat punch him or something. Like, I hate him. And then the best part, I don't know if anybody saw that clip of him talking shit against Buffalo, and fucking AJ Brown was just like, dude, shut up. Like, you're horrible. We don't like you. Like, no one likes him on that team. Anyways, I digress.
This is Mark listening to Andrew on that one, by the way. Oh man, I lost it.
Oh no.
Oh, this is it, right?
It may be funny to you, motherfucker, but it's not funny to me, okay?
Facts. Absolute facts. But bang, bang, Niner gang, man. Like, I will say this. Last week's game against Seattle scared the shit out of me because I honestly thought they were going to walk away with that division the way that Brock Purdy had been playing the previous 4 weeks. Man, a juggernaut. Like, what do you have? 12 touchdowns in like 3 games? Guy was playing out of his fucking mind. And then he plays Seattle, who has maybe the best defense in the NFL, and he looked like a child out there. They just couldn't solve it. But Shanahan will have these guys ready. Bang, bang, Niner gang on the road. Let's go.
Fantastic play from Purdy is what's being predicted. Fred on the field. I mean, what else can you say? You got fantastic coach as well. The 3 Fs coming at you. I got one more for you guys when it comes to the 49ers.
A fraud. A big fraud.
We got Josh
That's
Elliott
right.
sliding? Is that
Josh Elliott, where are you?
Uh-oh.
You're not, no, Mark, you're right.
The problem, Mark, is the antics, my guy.
Fact. That's what I'm getting
The antics of Sirianni. I mean, it pisses me off. I'm being nice on them right now because I'm picking them to win this game. But Sirianni really pisses me the hell off. Like, that is... I'm there with you, Andrew.
You ain't talking shit now. And AJ Brown was like, buddy, I got 40 yards that game. What the fuck are we talking about?
This is one of those games. This is a flip of the script. Vegas finally gets one. It's going to kill everybody's parlays. Everybody's going to be pro Niners as the Eagles will look crappy. But if we do believe the Bills are back, the Eagles are one of the only teams to beat the Bills since the announcement of Josh Allen's baby. They were able to beat them 13-12 late in December. We'll see what happens. Again, guys, comment, let's go ITL inside the chat. We're getting close to the end of the night. We're going to rip 5 packs for 5 people as long as you guys are watching. Cowboys fan here, hate looking at zero, dude. It's everybody.
Everyone.
Trust me. I think it's the whole NFL, and I don't need cheap viewers.
Cheap viewers. I mean, all they need is my social security number.
Surreal, shoot me a DM. We might need some cheap viewers. Who knows? All right, let's go to our next game. Surprising teams, not for us. We knew these teams were going to be there the whole time. Sunday Night Football.
Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call the Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nike.
Chargers, Patriots. Patriots 3.5-point favorites at home. I'll tell you what, one person that definitely knew these two teams were going to be at least playoff contenders, not so much championship contenders. It's Chris Connor. So, Chris Connor, you get the call for both these teams to start us off on this one. I think you deserve the right to. You always call Chargers to make it, and you were big on New England. Let's talk it out.
First mute of the
I
night.
get it right now that the Patriots are like the sexy pick. Drake May is awesome. You know, Mike Vrabel is possibly the coach of the year. They're 1-2 against winning teams. That win was against Buffalo, and then they lost a rematch. They lost to the Steelers. You know what? I get it. It's easy to make fun of those Chargers, but they're due. This is a nasty team. They are physical on defense. Justin Herbert is tougher than a $2 steak. I know he's a pretty boy. I know everybody's making fun because he's dating Madison Beer, and that everybody thinks he's just, soft. But he's playing with a robo hand on his right hand, for God's sakes. His offensive tackles are missing, but he's still pulling it out. This is a different Chargers team. I don't trust the Patriots. I think they're frauds. I know Andrew's going to be pissed, but you know what? Chargers going in there pulling off the upset. Because Jim Harbaugh and Herbert, I trust.
Damn!
I got to put it there. I mean, that's a huge take. Chargers upset the Patriots? I did not see that one coming. That was not on my ITL picks list from Chris Connor.
Patriots have under 400, team, DVOA. They've played nobody. They've played bums. And now we're supposed to go, oh, yeah, they're back? No. I know Andrew's giving me the side eye, like some of those toddler videos. But no, Andrew, I'm just speaking facts.
I like it. I like it a lot. Just Luke.
Trying to recollect here. I mean, I agree with Chris. I wouldn't want to play the Chargers the first round. I get it. Like John or Jim or John or Jimothy or whoever the fuck, whatever.
Jimothy Harbaugh.
He'll have them ready to play. He will. He'll have them ready to play. And it'll be a scary first half, I think, for the New England Patriots fans and the New England Patriots fandom. They will absolutely be scared in the first half, not the second half. Give me the New England Patriots at home in the second half to pull away and get the stub at home.
We are split picks here. Another one doesn't get the parlay going here for us. I am pro New England in this game. I think the return, the atmosphere, the hype, getting the evening game, getting the featured evening game. This is huge. The return back to New England's home turf. I mean, it's going to be massive. I'm sure Brady will be in attendance. Give me New England to win this game. I think the defense takes care of work. This is probably the Diggs game where he doesn't go off on his mental case, right? Diggs is playing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going to play and they get an 8-week suspension, but that's beside
that's what I'm saying. The suspension's coming. It's got to figure out
always
when it
coming.
We know it's coming. So totally on board with New England covering this game. I agree with Jade in the comments. I would love to see the upset. Don't get me wrong. Now I'm hoping it happens just to see Chris Connor's prophecy come true. He's always big about the Chargers coming out through, especially with Harbaugh. So I want to see it. But New England's going to be where my bet's at. New England's spread for me as well. I think they handle business at home. Andrew Con Sutton, 30-second take.
Remember that time that people said Harbaugh were going to have Michigan ready for a playoff game? Heard that once or twice, didn't I? What happened each time? Dog walked. And that's why he's not there and he went to the NFL. So, and then what's going to happen? He's going to have the boys ready. They just don't have the ammunition to take on this defense. Vrabel is so sound as a coach defensively. He was never, let's put this in the stratosphere. He was never the issue in Tennessee. Never, ever the issue in Tennessee. Letting him walk was a regretful decision. You can tell how much Tennessee would love to have Vrabel still there. Man, I think what Vrabel has done with this team is crazy. Drake May is my MVP this year. Like, the fact that this kid just hung his dong basically on the entire league all season long as a second year is insanity. So, I mean, I like the Chargers. They got pieces. Johnson could have a freak monster game. It could go off at any moment. Their tight ends are like 6'9", like each guy's 6'9". It's crazy how much height they have. And that makes a big difference in the pass game. And Herbert is tough. Not discrediting that. He is a tough son of a bitch. But I just think New England this year, right now, is a better team, and they're going into this much more healthy than the other side is.
Strength of schedule is a big thing. I want to give some perspective to the take as well. New England has had a pretty easy year.
Yes,
I mean, if you look back to their games, cupcake. And they actually lost to a cupcake Raiders team to start the year, right? I guess the Raiders were healthy to start off. But if you look at their schedule, they played injured teams, they played sub teams. I mean, teams that were down and tanking at this point most of the year, except for Buffalo, right? And a surging Miami team, if you want to call them that. So I think this is going to be an interesting game. When you saw Los Angeles against Houston really have to push for a win, they lost. So does Los Angeles have that next gear past their injuries to play? We're going to find out, guys. No TSG guarantee on that one. Do we have it on the last game? We just might hear on iTL. Of course, guys, if you're waiting for your Pokemon pack, let's go iTL in the comments. We got 5 people in. That means we're going to have 5 straight winners on this. Let's find out if we have more of you guys watching. We are going to Monday night. It's the showdown for our cast here. The game of the week, right coming at you. Monday Night Football. Houston Texans traveling to Pittsburgh. Game of the week. 3-point favorites on the road. We're going to start off with the people not affiliated to this game. Andrew Con Sutton, start us off. Who you have? Give us the why.
Man, the Father bless the field. Let me tell you what's going to happen. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to go on this generational run. I hate saying this, but my fuck did Aaron Rodgers ball out in that second half of that game. My good Lord. That is what a veteran is supposed to do. That is why you signed him, and that is why you hoped that, everybody was hoping that his old ass was going to get retired last week too, and guess what happened? Not that. So Aaron Rodgers gets another week, and Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs, folks, pretty damn good. And as a Cowboys fan, I know firsthand just how fucking good he is, okay? Because AT&T Stadium is the house that Aaron built. So, nonetheless, I am rolling with the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. I think they cover as well. A flat out money line I'm going to roll with on this one. And then they're in trouble the following week. But I think they get business done. I don't like CJ Stroud. I'm just putting it out there. I just don't like him. I'm not confident in him. And I have more confidence with the veteran quarterback right now. And Kenneth Gainwell's been a monster. And who do they have? Woody Marks? Like, it's a totally different aspect in that game. So I'm going to roll with Pittsburgh and their veteran leadership to get it done.
Pittsburgh Steelers money line pick for Andrew Con Sutton on his final pick. Oh, we lost
Chris left
Connor
because he's pissed at my take.
for a moment. We'll find out if Chris Connor makes his way back. Luke, your turn.
Oh, don't put you on the big screen. Don't put me on the big screen. I don't. It's too much pressure. Okay. Oh, Chris Connor's back. Oh, Chris Connor, what's your take?
I'm going to admit this here. I want the Steelers to win the whole thing. I do. I like Mike Tomlin. It'd be great. The storylines alone. But God damn it, just if Myles Garrett put, the fear of Aaron Rodgers, a couple weeks ago where he was getting the ball out quick, what the hell's going to happen now when Danielle Hunter and Anderson basically set their sights on him? I get Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter are going to just cause havoc. And I look, I get it. CJ Stroud has sort of regressed a bit, but I still don't trust that Steelers secondary. I hate to say it because I want it. I want it so bad for Luke, who just needs sort of that Christmas extra cheer. But yeah, this is it. Put a plug in it. Give me the Texans to win the first round. Although we need stakes. God damn it! Winner between Luke and Ernest. Whoever's team wins, the loser has to wear their jersey. I'm demanding that for the Into the Lab podcast fans. I'm demanding.
I do have a Steve Slayton jersey.
Oh my God.
I do have a Steve Slayton jersey.
I mean, I want to see Ernest in a Aaron Rodgers jersey go.
Okay, A-Rod Boogie.
Oh man, I won't do an A-Rod jersey, but I will wear a Watt jersey just to satisfy the bet.
That's fine. There's one sitting in the closet,
I'll get a TJ Watt and a JJ Watt just to feel better about it, but I will get a Watt jersey. Luke, I am going to give you the floor first. I'm going to end tonight's show. So you tell me your pick.
Yeah. As you can see, the wonderful board here, Mike Tomlin has 23 wins on Monday Night Football. The last loss by the Pittsburgh Steelers at home on Monday Night Football, October 14th, 1991, and at Three Rivers Stadium. Ooh, boy, fellas. Oh, boy. That's a tough number right there. Oh, man. I don't know about this team, fellas. I don't know about this team. You know why? I would feel better if Darnell Washington was playing, but he has a broken fucking arm. So I don't like that. Okay. Our secondary is suspect, to say the least. Our defensive line has been playing balls out, so I'll give them credit there. Our offensive line is a wet paper towel. And now we have to face one of the hottest defenses in the NFL in the first round. Now, and an organization that hasn't won a playoff game in near of a fucking decade, fellas. Almost 10 fucking years without a playoff win. And I'll tell you right now, it's not happening on Monday. Give me the Texans on the road against the Steelers. Give me Danielle Hunter to have 2+ sacks. But I'm secretly rooting for the Steelers.
Yeah, we all know that. Now that you said it, though, you just jinxed yourself ×2 on that one, Luke. You can't say that.
Out. It evens out. Or back to square one.
To quote the old days of Smash Mouth football, defense wins championships. The Houston Texans have probably the best defense going into this playoffs, and they have been fantastic on this winning streak. If you think Jacksonville's been hot, you should go back and see how many games Houston has won in a row to be here in this spot. Houston's not doing that to lose one game on Wild Card weekend. They're doing that to make a run. I like Houston. CJ Proud is absolutely healthy. We talked about this in preseason, Chris Connor, is that can that line keep CJ Proud from being on his back? For the beginning of the year, they didn't. They struggled. You look since, the number 1 rated offensive line, and CJ Stroud has not struggled to stay off the ground and been scrambling. He's had more than 4.5 seconds on 64% of snaps. That continues against the Pittsburgh Steelers. TJ Watt will get his. They will struggle at times. It's a playoff game. This is a playoff-tested coaching staff, a playoff-tested group.
It's
Joe
Heinz
Mixon's
Field,
still
man.
on that sideline. He's still on that sideline. That culture's still there. Taking the Texans to win this game on the road. I think they're the better team overall. Aaron Rodgers, I know, is the guru of winning these games and winning these types of games. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm not crazy. I hate it.
I hate it.
hate it. But Aaron Rodgers doesn't look the same. Not all there. I saw that game last week. They won by luck, and he was making some terrible decisions throughout that game. So he has to be extreme. It's got to be vintage Rodgers in that game. Metcalf playing in this game?
Yes,
Yes.
he will play.
So if he's at full strength, I think it's going to be a great game. Again, Houston, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Green Bay, Buffalo, and whoever they're playing.
Jacksonville.
Thank you. Yes, those are the 3 games I'm watching this week intently. Like those are the teams I'll be watching. And for me, I think the Texans are probably one of my top 2 favorites. Not just being a homer, top 2 favorites to make the Super Bowl in this run. I think they are just a good team. They probably have the best kickers in the.
I'm just fucking with you. I just can't wait for DK Metcalf to punch Derek Stingley right in the fucking face.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it.
Touchdown,
100%.
bang.
Texans take care of business. All right, guys, that is it. We have 2 picks on our parlay. Not really
It's
parlay.
a banger
more like just a
parlay
double up.
this week.
Rams
Watch
6.5. Bears money line is where we're at.
Yeah.
Package those 2 together. What's the plus on that, Luke?
Yep, we are at plus 200.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. So 2 to 1 odds on that. Go plug a 50 or get 100 back. Use it for the rest of the games, the rest of the time, or just go plug Rockets money line. Whoever they're playing, they're going to win.
What I'm plugging this week is all running back touchdowns.
Fact.
Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, Josh Jacobs, Rico Dowdle. Put $10 on it to win 191.
There was another one that said if they had 6 total touchdowns scored on the ground this weekend, it was like plus 1750, something nuts.
That's crazy.
And with the Eagles playing and with so many running backs that score rushing touchdowns.
And the Steelers apparently now they're adopting the tush push. It's worth the possibility.
With Cam Hayward.
I think it's definitely worth it. Guys, we've hit that portion of the night where we're going to go straight into ITL Poke Protocol, and my wonderful panel jumps off. But let's go ahead and talk about where you can find their beautiful and wonderful content. And thank them for being a part of tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for being part of the playoff episode here. We're just going to keep rolling. But let's start off with Andrew Kahn Sutton. Tell the people where they can find your content.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a quiet spell, but we're just waiting on guests. This season's been very focused on guests. So I just got confirmation from my brother, who was on the podcast last time. Mo Jabari will be joining us. He has been doing a lot of work with the Dungeon out here in Canada. If you don't know what that is Bret Hart's gym. He's kind of their protege, working with the Hart family and the Hart dynasty. So he's going to be joining us, I think, next week, Tuesday or Thursday. I'm just waiting on the time to verify. But we will be back. We're talking about a lot of things. He's worked with WWE talent. He's worked with AEW talent. So it's a really big pickup for us. And, of course, getting to talk about training with Bret Hart. Like, that's insane to me. So I'm really, really excited and looking forward to seeing you guys either Tuesday or Thursday.
Got it. And I think there was breaking news for you, Andrew. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but Jake something signs with AEW is what I'm hearing in the chat. So
yeah, that's huge. He actually was down with us in doing promotional videos in Moose Jaw, of all places, a place that Luke has visited. And when he was down there, he was shooting some stuff for Restaurant Dead Clothing, one of our sponsors. He's got his own t-shirt line, so if you want to check that out, restaurantdead.ca. Also, super, super excited for him. Dude has earned it, man. He's a beast, leaving TNA, going to AEW. Congrats to him. I'm very excited for Jake Something, my guy.
very awesome stuff. Thank you, Andrew Kahn Sutton, the return to ITL. And of course, right next to him on my screen is the wonderful Chris Connor coming back here. Chris, tell people where they can find your content.
You can check me out on lastcallpodcast.com, also on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, LinkedIn. Just sat down with Will Thomas of Tailgate Talk SEC as we previewed this Thursday and Friday's college football playoff semifinal games, talked some transfer portal news, and once again, always a pleasure being on Intervalette Podcast with you guys. Missed you the last 3 weeks.
I know. I felt like something was missing all those weeks. I was in Vegas itching to be on here. I was in Houston itching to be on here. I was like, man, I really want to be talking college football and NFL lead up. But Chris Connor, always wonderful to have you on here. And let me not end tonight's stream without saying my co-host, season number 8, might be rivals this week, but we'll be best friends next week. Just Luke himself. Tell people where they can find you, Luke.
Yeah, it's been a long, arduous road the last couple weeks. Got some great news moving on from corporate America. Finally got the dream job that I've been waiting for. So training starts. Meow. I start my new job in 2 weeks. And the content will return with my new hours of and time off. So you can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on X at King of Hearts 82. That's where all the schedules will be posted eventually. I have this wonderful new camera. I got some wonderful new signage. And I got plenty of more stuff to put up. So, yes, the content will return. It's just a matter of time.
That's awesome. Luke with the great news through the holiday season. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, guys, for those of you in my sports group, I'm not going to sign off yet. We're about to rip some Pokemon packs. I don't know if Luke's going to stick around or not, Luke, but you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll probably stick around.
Andrew, Chris, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the magic. Hopefully we hit some big bets this week.
Ride with me,
Thank
Underdog
you.
Central. See you later.
Got it. As a barber, I love this show. It is every stage of beard growth. It's the truth.
You missed it. You missed it. I had a wonderful beer, but now I'm a fireman, so I can't have it. So
Yep. It is
My
it
counterpart,
is so
Luigi.
true.
yeah. Yes. Here we go.
We're going to bring, see you later, Andrew. We're going to bring the cough cam up to the stage. Let's change up the format here to where that's like the featured one. Let's see what we can do with that. While we do that, let's get some comments to see those emojis. For those of you Pokemon fans that stay, comment "Let's go ITL" in the comments if you haven't already. We have 6 wonderful entrants, but you must be present to rip. So let me know in the chat if you're still watching. Give me that fire emoji, heart emoji, clover emoji, something as we start to run those wheels. And we are at the final round of our show. Alvin is into the free pack magic. I got you on there already. Glad to see you still around. Jaden in here as well. Jaden, appreciate your participation tonight. We had 122 of you across all platforms. Appreciate all the love here in the space and Twitter as well, or X. Appreciate that. Let's try and get the big. I'm gonna switch that up. Don't need me up there. That's a little bit better. We'll run with that look. That looks fine to me. Here we go, guys. We have our wonderful pull box. Joe, Angel Mercado in the chat still. Christian also. We got 4 people for sure. Alyssa and Juan were the other 2. If they show up, we'll do that, guys. Our wonderful, wonderful
Ooh, a Mimikyu.
Gengar Mimikyu tag team starts its pull box tomorrow, guys. It starts tomorrow. That's wonderful. And, of course, the base set Charizard. What you love to see. There it is. Not sure what that random light is coming across, but it is real, I swear. Here is your base set Charizard. It is beautiful. It is wonderful. That is up for grabs tomorrow as well as a few other things. This whole board behind here will be full of hits. The pull box only $5 in January. $5 pulls. Every hit is magic, and the base set Charizard and Gengar Mimikyu tag team will be amongst the hits. Alyssa's in here as well. We're just missing one. If there's no one, then it's just 5 of y'all looking at 5 packs. We are about to rip. We'll leave this in the back here just to give you guys some magic. We have our Pidgeot Spirit Link here as well. That's going to be the Luck on there. Let's bring the wheels on screen, and then we're going to rip together, Luke.
Sweet.
Good luck to everybody. Let's run the first one on here and get it rolling. 2 wheels. I like the double wheel look. 2 wheels will run. 5 packs at your disposal. Good luck to all of you. Let's see who is winning this one. Let's spin it. First winner is Jaden Cantu. Jaden getting the first one, and it is going to be close. It is Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown for Jaden. Stellar Crown for Jaden. Congratulations. You know what I might do? I might just run this wheels and just get the list of names and what you rip, and we'll just rip consecutively. Time-wise, that makes a lot more sense. The hell did I do with my pen? Here we go. Jaden ends up with Stellar Crown. Let's run it again. Remove you guys off. Let's spin it. Again, Juan, if you're watching, make sure you comment. Christian ends up with Oh, Mega Evolution! Christian gets Mega Evolution. Nice job there, man. We've got 3 packs left. Alvin gets on the board there. Alvin ends up with Phantasmal. Good job, Alvin. Phantasmal Flames going to Alvin. We keep rolling here. Alyssa. Oh, Juan's going to get chosen. I haven't heard from Juan. He would have gotten Destin, it looks like. But we will remove Juan from the wheel here. And run it again. Good luck, Alyssa. Good luck, Joe. Joe, this is yours. You're going to end up with, it looks like, Destin Rivals for Joe. And Alyssa, that leaves you right there at the end with the wonderful, my favorite, Surging Sparks. If you guys are regulars on this show, and I'm pretty sure most of you are, and you know what happens, free pack magic is a fucking thing on this show. We love free packs. This is all the bee's knees here. It's everything we do. Good luck to all of you. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Oh, I love that look. Way better. That's so much better. All right. Let's run it, guys. Good luck. Here we go. We start off first off in order. This is going to be Jaded Cantu with the Stellar Crown. Right here, your Stellar Crown package. Again, we're practicing here a little bit with our keep it on the camera. Let's curve the light here a little bit too. Make sure you guys. Let's actually move the lights a little bit. That should help things out just a little bit. Good luck to everybody. Let's roll it. Here we go. Jaded Cantu with the Stellar Crown. You can still hear me, Luke, huh? All right, wonderful. As you guys know, code cards get donated here on this show. We keep that here. One to the front here on Stellar Crown. Let's run it. If you haven't seen King of the Hill before, this is how it works. We add the HP. Highest HP wins the prizes, like this Charizard. We're going to find out. Here we go. 90 on the rip. 180, and 60 is 240. 310 and 90 is 400. 500. 100 for trainers. 630 off the rip. 740 on the Tornadoes. Nothing on that one. 870 and 150. 10, 20. Nothing there for you, Jaden, on that one. Again, guys, let me know in the chat if you guys want to keep the bulk or not. Next up is going to be Christian Mega Evolution. It's a sleeve too, my guy. Congratulations on that. Here we go, Mega Evolution. Let me keep it on camera before somebody yells at me. Mega Evolution's where it's at, guys. Again, if you're watching on other platforms, PokePlanet, all one word, is the group you want to join. Look it up, search it, answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, we don't let you in. That's kind of a thing. Looking for the Mega Guardy here. All right, Mega Guardy is what we're looking for. And you're wanting the SIR. Thanks, Jaden. Appreciate you. I'm guessing not the gold card, but let's find out early on. Jinx to start things off. Onyx going into Ice Cube. Ice Cube into Lopunny. Lopunny into Boss's Orders. Boss's Orders into the Frostmoth. Frostmoth into Kadabra. Kadabra into the reverse Garganacl. Here is the money shot here. Does he have something? I don't think so. Nothing there on that one. The Kyogre and the Cinderace. Sorry, Christian, not in the cards. Which free pack is going to have the magic, Luke? I don't know which one it is, but Alvin is up next. Alvin with the Phantasmal Flames. This could be it right here. This feels like it could be the one. We're going to find out, though. Maybe Alyssa has the last pack magic after all. Rig. Matter of fact, let me just move you guys to the screen so people can see what you guys are saying. There you go.
Death taxes and Christian Perez saying rigged.
Yeah. Every single time. Even when he wins, he says rigged.
Yeah.
Alvin, welcome to the family, man. We now have done a lot deal together. We've met in person a couple of times. I appreciate you. Welcome to the group. Here we go. Energy to start things off. Carvana. Yamper into Vibrava. Vibrava into Bramblin. Bramblin, Darmanitan, Paldean Tauros. Into the Ludicolo. I love this art. I think I've collected the card art for both reverse and common. Charmander, do we have it? Do we have it? It's a two-gong, not it. And nothing on the back. Who gets that wonderful Magic, we're going to see Destined Rival is next, which I don't have on here. Go figure. It's Journey Together. Joe, let me know that's fine. I can find a Destined Rival back somewhere on here. Matter of fact, that's just a sign of things to come right there. I'm going to keep that Journey. Let me get you a Destined pack. Here is your Destined pack right here. We must make a sacrifice. Destined pack right here for our guy, Joe Angel Mercado. Joe, wonderful supporter of the show. All of the wonderful... Actually, you know what, Joe? I'm going to show off what you made us. Luke, you should get one of these.
What?
I'll show you right now.
Yeah.
All right, we start off with Energy. Pseudo Wudo from the Ethan. Squobet. Nidoran into Rotom into the Rapidash into Scrafty into the TM machine. We have the reverse Ekans and the reverse Carbink and the Sneasel on that one. Yikes. No big hit yet.
Man. Oh, boy.
No big hit. Lots and lots of just bulk. Check this thing out. Look at this shiny Umbreon. Isn't this legit? Wonderful, wonderful work from Joe Angel Mercado. Again, if you're a Pokemon fan, we have tons of people that make these. We also have, he also made a Pidgeot one, which is beautiful. Make that as well. Absolutely appreciate the workmanship on that. Our guys, Brian and Mallory Boge, also frequent in 3D printing, but Joe Angel Mercado also makes the ITL badge, so huge shout out to him.
If there's an Arcanine one out there, you let me know, Joe. Let me know.
Alyssa N, you are up now with your Surging pack. Here we go. Is it last pack magic? We're about to find out. Pidgeot,
absolutely
please.
For certain. Absolutely.
Here we go. Good luck to you. I might just want to stay on until we get a hit. We'll be here all night. Here we go. Electric Energy, like to see it. Shrootle, Rufflet, Gimmighoul, Executor, Iron Bundle, Mousehold, Reverse Braviary,
Hey!
Last pack magic on the exit. IR. Alyssa Ann gets the wonderful hit, double whammy, no, but the execute IR going home to Alyssa. Thank you so much, Alyssa.
That's so cute.
We appreciate you so much for being a part of the show and supporting it. Last pack magic.
Yep.
Got sleeves right over here being covered by the packs. Thank you guys so much for being a part of tonight's episode. And we appreciate you guys. Let's bring us back on screen here. And there is an Arcanine, Luke.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we are.
There we are.
Well, Joe, we'll be in contact, Joe.
I love it. I love it. Well, guys, I'll do our sign off here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of tonight's magic. We appreciate all you on the ITL Poke Protocol side. We appreciate all you on the ITL Sports side. If I rip this Journey Together pack since it was here and I hit something, I'll post in the chats and in our screen. But thank you guys so much for being part of the magic. We wouldn't be here without all of you. We appreciate all of you. See you guys tomorrow. The pool box is tomorrow. No problem, Melissa. Thank you guys, and we wouldn't be here without you guys. Get those orders in. We'll be on Whatnot tomorrow. We'll be going back on Whatnot. We'll be streaming everywhere, but you can place your orders on Whatnot tomorrow. Will be a lot of fun. Mystery grab pools, guys, and that base set Charizard could be going home tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. ITL signing out. Playoff picks. Good luck. What is going on, guys? We're live at the card show at Ambassador Hall. ITL Poke Protocol in full effect. 800 and the Surging Force Pikachu comes out! Let's go! And the Surging Force Pika is found. The 10 and the Zard! Yeah! Let's go! A Charizard from 151 gets pulled. Yeah.
very excited. Sergio, come on up, Sergio. iTL's Pokey Protocol's final sign-off. Doc E. here in Ambassador Hall, San Antonio, Texas. Peace out.